Ba-ba-ba-ba, 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 ba-ba-ba-ba. Good morning and welcome to the Opie Radio podcast. I'm 500 feet above the streets of New York City. I think you know that by now. And I'm going to attempt this again as I heal from a dramatic back injury. Did it to myself. I was bedridden. I was bedridden. I know I'm getting old, but I'm not that old. I shouldn't be bedridden yet. But I was bedridden for like 2 weeks. I finally started doing things again about, I don't know, at this point, 3 or 4 days ago. Started walking again about 3 or 4 days ago. I'm attempting to sit again today. I did a live stream / podcast, 2 days ago, and I was sitting, and I haven't sat since then because that's the one thing that is triggering my back as I try to get back to 100%. So we'll see how this goes. Feeling good. Hope you're good. Hope you're surviving the war. War. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Say it again. What is it good for? What's your favorite war songs? Give us a call on your home of rock and roll. Do we go with Don't Tread on Me? Don't Tread on Me. Metallica? That could be the greatest war song of all time. Don't tread on me, bitch. With that, I say good morning to Jay Warren. Ever think about Eddie the murderer? Oh, my God. Yeah, we might have talked to a murderer or two on the old Opie and Anthony show. No, I don't think about Eddie the murderer, you psycho Jay. Hell no. Let's say hi to a few regulars. We got Ted Palawada. We got the gal. They were sitting there going, oh, take your time. Other people bitching that I'm not on anymore. And my people, they're like, yo, oh, take your time. We'll be here when you're ready. And Gail was one of them. Thank you, Gail. I appreciate the Gail. Richie Rich with Huda Man. We can get into that in a second. Scott Watson up the river. What's up, Scotty boy? How are you, sir? The only reason I'm wearing a hat, I'm going to be honest with you, my hair, I haven't had a haircut in like I look like a mad scientist without this. The next stage in getting healthier with this back is to not shave the beard. No. It's a little light. It's gray. It's blonde. Not shaving the beard. But I need a haircut badly. Oh, my God. Badly. Welcome back. Well, thank you, sir. Good morning, John Courts. How are you? And with that, I say good morning to what?
What? Opie, I think you got the wrong link. Are you sure?
Hi, Ron.
Hey, hi everybody. Oh my God, Opie! Thank God you're healing. I was gonna bring you some matzo ball and chicken soup.
Nah, no Jewish stuff for me. Yeah, your boy Netanyahu's got the whole world in a fucking tizzy.
Oh, that's crazy.
Netanyahu played fucking Trump. Oh, sorry. Let's not do politics. People get mad when you do the politics. Trump got us into World War III because of the Epstein. Let's not do it, Ron. Let's not do that stuff. It triggers people.
You know what? I want to say something about that.
Yeah.
If you go back and you can look at it, Donald Trump said publicly, it's in the archives.
Yeah.
Obama's going to attack Iran to get reelected when he was going for his second term.
Right.
Obama's going to attack Iran because Obama's numbers were tanking. Obama's going to attack Iran because he's not a skilled negotiator.
Right.
Obama's going to attack Iran to distract.
Right.
Isn't that what he did?
They're all hypocrites.
Isn't that what Trump just did?
Of course, but if you bring that up, that people will yell and scream at you online. I just love that there are so many experts on the Middle East on Twitter. My God, the experts coming out of the woodwork on Twitter is just absolutely phenomenal.
You did nail it. I think not only is Putin doing the puppet strings with Trump, Netanyahu is too. Dude, yeah. Netanyahu dragged Trump and America into this fucking war.
Yeah.
100%.
And we don't know what the hell we're doing.
The Jews.
Hey,
the Jews.
All money raised today goes to me. No,
right? And you can.
Super Cereal just gave us $2. When these super chats come in, you got to acknowledge them unless they're saying something dicky. I don't play the "I will read your stupid, horrible chat because you gave me a lousy $5." Oh, I'll read your stupid, horrible chat if it's over. If it's over $50, I'll read your stupid, shitty super chat, but not for $2, not for $5. Go F yourself. Yes, back to you, Rod.
I just realized I didn't do it. I got a nice cup today. It's the Metropolitan Opera, the Soprano. That's fucking culture right there. Look at that.
You're a fairy.
It's not my. It's my roommates. Roommates.
I got this, which I need a lot more of. Zenna.
Hey, you were saying war, what's it good for? By the way, who sang that song?
Oh my God, I just forgot. War is by oh my God, it's by
like Procol Harum or something.
He also did a song that I love. Spill the wine, take that girl, spill the wine. War is oh my God, I forgot who did War. People are screaming at their radios because this is 2000 when you were screaming at your radio with the answer. It's Eric Burden. Thank you.
Oh, I wouldn't have got that. Oh, really?
Eric Burden. Yeah, but was it? Okay. I thought it was part of a band that Eric Burden was. Whatever.
I thought it was part of it. Whatever. But talking about like war, what's it good for? Yeah. I think the greatest fucking. Can you imagine? You know, back in the day when they would go into war, they would blast their music or whatever. Can you imagine going to war with fucking dancing, singing "Mother"?
Mother, don't let your children, mother. Oh, people are talking about their war songs on your home of rock and roll. I think the greatest war song, if you got one, Ron, I want to hear from you. War Pigs by Black Sabbath. That could be the greatest war song of all time. Although I think I still go with Don't Tread on Me. Don't tread on me.
However, probably the most played war song, if you watch any fucking Vietnam song, at some point when they're on the Delta, it's, was it Fogarty?
Fortunate Son, bitch.
Yeah.
Fortunate Son, man. Those politicians, their kids aren't going to war. Never. Yeah. The Rooster by Scott Watson.
By the way, that was about Vietnam.
I know. Rooster is a great song. Alice in Chains. Oh, my God.
That song was based on Jerry Cantrell's father. And this was based on the stories Jerry Cantrell's father would say about being in Vietnam.
You are correct, sir. You are correct.
Yeah.
All right. So we got to talk about the elephant in the room. How are you, Ron?
Yeah, I took a little 2-week sabbatical, and I did what my rich family in Long Island does.
Yeah.
By the way, you know what they do? You know what rich people do once a year? At least my family does.
What?
They go to fat camp.
Oh, fat camp.
Rich people go to fat camp. That's how rich you are. You're so rich, you can't stop eating. So you have to go to a camp and pay for it so they can starve you. So I went to fat camp.
Why don't you do what everyone else does these days and take the Ozempic?
Yeah.
And look like Demi Moore. Demi Moore looks like a disposed buffalo wing after you take all the meat off the bones.
Kelly Osbourne has just came out a couple days ago saying, "Please stop commenting on my body."
Oh, shut up! Then get out of the public eye.
She looks like a skeleton.
Dude, she now looks older than her mom. How is that possible?
She doesn't look good.
She don't look good. But the last time Ron was on, oh my God, it's just been a whirlwind. And then everyone thought that I wasn't podcasting or live streaming because of the drama, the Anthony drama, getting involved again. So people thought I shut her down because of that. No, I shut her down because of a horrendous back issue. Ron, it was not good, Ron. It wasn't good, Ron. You don't have back issues, right?
if you're heavy, you occasionally
You
have
have
lower
back
back issues, but no, not really.
So I pull my back a couple times a year. Usually I could deal with it. Usually through stretching and yoga, I'm able to fix myself pretty quickly. But every once in a while I get one that just wrecks me. And unfortunately, right around the time with the drama with you, I wrecked my back. And I did it to myself because it was a basic back pull that I could have taken care of it if I just took my time and rested and did some light stretching. I would have been good. But I'm like, I had things going on with the wife and the kids. We wanted to do a few things. I started panicking. I'm like, no, I got to get this back right. So I was doing some very aggressive moves, and it made it 10 times worse. And I ended up in a bedroom for 2 straight weeks with barely moving or getting out of bed. Yeah. Yeah.
Not moving, staying immobile in a bed for days. That fucks with your mind.
Well, it did fuck with my mind, Ron. I'm not back yet. My back is almost there. I would say it's about 80% at this point. I could deal with this. I'll take this all day long. Trust me. But I lost weight. I lost muscle tone. I mentally, it fucked me up a little bit because I'm just laying in bed like a fucking invalid, man. And I couldn't find enough shit to watch on the TV. So I think it's going to take a little time to get back where I need to be. But I'm just happy that I'm on my way finally. But with that said,
but you said you lost this, you lost that. You did gain one thing:
knowledge, wisdom, beard.
You got the old man in the sea beard.
All right,
Ishmael. They call me Ishmael.
It's my beard used to be darker, so it's got some gray, it's got some blonde.
Dude, you look like an extra in the Mark Wahlberg movie, The Perfect Storm. From Gloucester. From Gloucester. Yeah. Hey, you're not going to like this. I know we've been talking about it.
Wait. Sorry.
No.
I'm getting some new. I like when I get new back knowledge because I study this almost every day, even when my back's healthy. Joe, and look, we don't know. I'm not a medical professional. I have no idea. But Joe's saying keep a steroid Z-Pack on hand for when your back goes. It's the only thing that works. I have the same issue. Ooh, I'm going to look into that. Like I said, we don't know. We don't know if that's a good thing to do or not. But it is a live stream and a podcast, and people suggest stuff. So there you go. All right.
You know which people usually don't have fucking back pain? Are the stretches, yogas. The people who fucking stretch and do yoga don't have these issues. Do you stretch?
Well, I'm a yogi. I yoga a lot. But I'll tell you, Ron, I had a really shitty winter because leading up to the back issue, I had either the flu, and you know that because I was fighting through it and working and doing this anyway.
I think you had it several times.
It was either the flu or the thing that shut down the world. I call it the thing that shut down the world. I never got tested for the thing that shut down the world, and the symptoms are similar. So I was laying around a lot, and I think that weakened my body. So it made it easier for my back to pull, to be honest with you. So I got to get my shit back together, Rod.
This is how I've learned to. By the way, the flu is circulating extremely heavily in New York City, and also that other thing that shut down the world.
That's circulating.
It's still here, man. It's still mutating. And this is how you can tell the difference between the flu and the C word, whatever. I don't know what can we even say it? I don't even know.
People know what it is.
Right.
Yeah.
Here's the difference. This is how you know.
Yeah.
You're going to get an extremely dry, itchy throat.
Oh, God.
First. And that is not the flu.
Really?
Yes.
Well, my throat was a little like,
Yeah.
We were rotating something in this house pretty much all winter. Both kids got 2 things. My wife, she's like a rock star. She only got 1 out of the 2. I got the 2. So whatever. But what were you saying, Ron? You said I got something.
Oh yeah. So this just came out late yesterday. You're not gonna like it.
Yeah.
You're not gonna like it.
Yeah.
So Donald Trump and Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy, who used to be a reality star.
He was on the MTV.
Dude, he just comes across like a real fucking dick. He just does. He comes across like a Shia LaBeouf going, gay people scare me.
Do you know who he's married to? He's married to another reality star.
Right. Yeah.
He's married to Rachel from Real World San Francisco. A lot of people would say Real World San Francisco was the best one.
Yeah.
The Boston one wasn't good, Ron. But anyway, go ahead. I've never met the guy, but yeah, he gives me the impression that he's a real dick.
All I know is Boston Ron. Didn't Boston Ron win? What's that island show? That reality island show? Treasure Island?
What are you talking about? Survivor?
Yeah, Survivor.
Boston Rob. That's right. I remember that.
Boston Ron.
He was famous for a minute. Rob. It was Boston Rob.
Boston Rob. So
Boston
you're
Rob.
not gonna like it. So Patrick Duffy and Donald Trump went to court to try to get rid of congestion pricing in New York City.
Why am I not gonna like that?
Because the judge said yesterday it is an illegal action by the Trump administration to halt congestion pricing. It's illegal for him to even suggest it.
Really? Yeah, I don't like that.
There's a lot of people who it's brought in a lot of money.
I don't like. Yeah, but it didn't do what they said it was going to do. You know, I'm fortunate. I live so high up off the ground that I get to see the actual traffic. It's as bad as it's always been. Nothing has changed. The traffic is horrendous. So stop saying you did this to make living in the city easier, because no one would think it's easier. No one would think that the traffic is less. Oh, they can show you the numbers and go, no, but actually they are. No one feels any of that, Ron, here in New York. So there you go. Yeah. Anyway, last time you were on, there was a fucking Anthony drop. And then people, like I said, thought I had to take 2 weeks off because of the drop. That's not true. I mean, you know, we needed a couple days to maybe breathe, and then the back popped out. But what was the drama about? I forgot. You said Anthony DM'd you, and then Anthony had to fucking text me and give me a talking to, and then Ron, this is how special you are in my life. You got my new phone number. Anthony's got my old number. Oh. And now Anthony's blocked from my old number because I don't want to deal with that crap. But the whole thing was that you said Anthony DM'd you, right. And then it turned out it wasn't true. And then what, you got an update on that or something?
It turns out it was true. So the whole the whole drama was, by the way, I was being facetious, and I said, maybe he damned me, I don't know, blah, blah, blah. And then I was saying, he's saying these nice things about me. Now, the reality is, there was an Anthony Kumia who was DMing me. So now, I guess it was traumatizing for you and triggering, I can imagine, to wake up at 5 a.m. and to see this guy who, there's a real psychological dynamic between you and Anthony. I don't know that world at all. I really don't. But it must have been triggering to go, hey, and by the way, he doesn't even call you Opie.
Right.
He calls you Greg.
Oh, does he? Oh, isn't that nice? No one calls me Greg unless you, I don't know what you're trying to accomplish by calling me Greg. Hey,
Ron, this is the real Anthony Kumia. Yeah. Listen, you did get DM'd, but it wasn't from the real Anthony Kumia. This is the real Anthony Kumia. Do me a favor. Can you just let Greg know?
Greg.
Can you just let Greg know?
Greg.
Like your classmates in 7th grade.
Greg.
Like, hey, can you pass a note to Greg for me? Can you just let Greg know it wasn't me? And Greg's, Greg's got a little worked up about it.
This is funny because whatever. I don't think he knows anything about me, even though we worked together for, I don't know, off and on for 20 years, because no one calls me no one, even my family does. No one calls me Greg. I never liked my real name. I don't like my stupid nickname, Opie. So I'm a guy that doesn't really have a name, because I don't want to go through life now that Opie and Anthony is over with everyone calling me Opie, because that's silly. I'm a grown man now, so that nickname is just dumb and stupid. And I never liked my real name, and no one that was close to me on any level ever called me Greg. So this is the funny part about the whole thing. So are you trying to tell me that Anthony DM'd you to say
he didn't DM me?
That he didn't DM you?
Yeah, when you say it like that, it sounds so fucking ridiculous. Anthony Kumia DM'd me to say, hey, dude, I actually didn't DM you. So in reality, he did DM me.
Well, in the end, I think you're right, Ron. I think in the end, Anthony DM'd you. But so he DM'd you to say he didn't DM you, right?
That's right.
That's right. Okay. Wait. So how do you DM someone to say you didn't DM them? That's weird to me. No?
It's like one of those riddles. And listen, I don't want to.
Hey, Ron, this is Anthony. I just want to tell you, I'm DMing you to tell you that
I've never DM'd you.
I didn't DM you.
And I love how he calls you. Hey, can you just let Greg know he's up in the tizzy? He's up in the tizzy. He's up in the tizzy.
Because we're just palsy wowsies. Yeah. We go back to when everyone did call you Greg, which was I would say the last time people called me Greg, I was in by the time I was 12, no one was calling me Greg anymore, because I got the stupid nickname and it stuck.
But Greg isn't a real name. Isn't Greg short for Gregory?
No.
So Greg and Gregory are two separate names?
My mom, look, and this is the truth, and it's weird. It's weird. My mom, once again, named me after her best friend's husband, whose name was Greg. And she liked the name Greg, but she didn't like the name Gregory, so she put the extra G on the end of the name to basically tell people you're not a Gregory.
Hold on. Let's go back a second.
Yeah.
I'm really starting to empathize with your father.
Yeah,
so
right?
Your mother named you after another man instead of like the man she married.
Right.
That's a little fucked up.
Yeah, man. My life has been one big fuck. Not a fuck up, but my life has been weird since I can remember, because I was supposed to be Frederick Wilford Hughes III. My dad actually wanted me named after him, and my mom said, no, we're going to name him Greg. And she's like,
what was the full name again? Frederick what?
Frederick. There's Frederick and then there's Frederick. I'm a Frederick. Frederick Wilford Hughes III. And my mom's like, hell no, I'm naming him after my best friend's husband.
Frederick Wilford?
Frederick Wilford Hughes III.
What are you, like some sort of like German autocrat?
I'm a German Tsar.
Oh, that's what it is.
I'm a Tsar.
Wait a minute. Isn't Bill Burr's real name Wilford as well?
He's Wilford. There's Wilford and Wilford. Well, now I'm getting messed. Oh no, yeah, Wilford. Right. This guy thinks. Look at this nonsense. Poor Opie had such a tough life with a silver spoon. Do you pay attention to anything over the last, God, how long have I been doing this? I grew up extremely poor and made something out of my life. This guy thinks I was born with a silver spoon?
Well, from what I've understood, if there was a silver spoon, your mother would have used it to harm you.
Well, sure. She broke a couple wooden spoons over over our backs. Oh, okay. Now I understand where this back issue comes from. Yeah. And then we had people literally cooking up drugs with my mom's silver spoons, you idiot.
Ugh.
Wait, Craig is already saying my bed. Craig goes, if that's not true, that's my bed. Craig, cheers.
Hey, you know what?
Wait,
I don't want to continue.
Wait.
Sorry.
Craig in Canada, cheers. Look how easy it is to turn some of these people around. I appreciate Craig now. I love you, Craig. I hope you become a regular because you don't know anything about me, which is kind of fun. All right, go ahead, Ron. Back to you.
I just want to say this because I don't want to talk about it again because you brought it up with Anthony.
You can talk about whatever you want, Ron.
Yeah. So talk about, I think everyone can say this. If you live in New York City long enough, it actually becomes a very small city and you fucking run into everybody. You just do. It's just, New York, Manhattan is what? 12 million people?
Something like that, Ron.
And by the way, it's only 12 and a half miles long, 2.5 miles wide. It's a small island. You run into everybody.
Right.
God damn it. I don't know what the fuck's going on with the Opie and Anthony and Opie and Ronnie. So last Friday, I'm doing a set at Rodney's Comedy Club on the Upper East Side. Used to be called Dangerfields.
Okay. Yeah, that place, when I used to go to Dangerfields back in the day, do you go far back enough where every table had that creepy red light on it and it made it look like a funeral home? And then I guess some new people took over the club and they jazzed it up. They brought it into the future. And instead of calling it Dangerfields, they now call it Rodney's. And supposedly it's pretty nice in there now. It
is nice. The manager, hey, dude, I have some cred there because of you. Like,
of course.
You're really liked there, dude. You're really liked there.
Of course.
Like apparently Rodney's Comedy Club is Team Opie. They're not Team Anthony. Whoa. They are not. So I actually have credit. Like I have some like a little bit of status at Rodney's because people know. Literally the manager goes, "Are you Ronnie from Opie and Ronnie?" I'm like, "Yeah." And he's dude, he went way back. He was like, "This guy knew so much about you." Yeah. Blah, blah, blah. So the reason I bring this up is so
did he mention that I'm like a radio god?
He said, God is my witness. He goes, if I remember correctly, like he goes, Opie and Anthony were bigger than anybody. He goes, they were actually bigger than Howard Stern. He said at one point,
I would say we had a moment, a quick fleeting moment, maybe a year there where I think we were as well known as Howard Stern in New York City, if not a little bigger. Yes,
right.
100%.
Yeah.
And we couldn't keep our shit together and it all went bye-bye.
And I think the reason...
Wait, I want to go backwards.
Yeah.
Hold your thought. So I want to make this perfectly clear today. Anthony DM'd you.
Yes.
To say he didn't DM you.
Yes. Yeah. It's like a weird version of Tourette's or something. I don't know. You know what I mean? It's like OCD.
Why would he have to DM you to say he didn't DM you? It's so fucked up.
It got
weird.
Out
pretty quickly that he didn't DM you. It was obvious to everyone in our dumb world at my dumb podcast. It became very obvious very quickly that Anthony did not DM you, but then he had to DM you to say he didn't DM you.
Yeah. You know, and honestly, like, it was a pretty well-worded text. Like, he comes across as a pretty sharp guy because he's clever with his words. He was very clever with his words, but...
Oh, he's great at that, Ron. He knows how to pick his words perfectly depending on who's in the room with him. Yeah.
So the reason I bring up Anthony... And Rodney's Comedy Club is like they're definitely Team Opie, but they're even more Team Opie now because I was at Rodney's yesterday to do a set.
Yeah.
And I said, "Hey, last Friday you guys went viral," and literally the mood changed. And he was like, "Yeah, dude, it was really bad." I'm like, I said, "You talk about Anthony?" He goes, "Yeah, we didn't want him here. It was really bad." And they said, I don't want to say the word, but we don't want that PED here. And I'm like, well,
they said that?
Yeah. He's like, yeah, we don't want that PED here. We don't want that. We don't want that racist here. We don't want that type of attention. We don't want that drama.
Wow.
Do people understand what happened last Friday?
Broad strokes.
Yeah.
I heard Anthony like attack somebody or something because the guy said some things to Anthony that Anthony didn't like. What else do I know? I think that's about it.
So when I'm saying New York City is a small world, what are the fucking odds that last Friday I finished my set at Rodney's Comedy Club and I'm coming out the door?
Wait, so hold on. So you're a regular at Rodney's? I didn't know this.
Yeah. I do Rodney's at least once or twice a week.
Oh, you've been doing sets at Rodney's okay. Oh, what a small
What do you think, I'm chopped liver?
Well, Ron, I mean, no, I don't think that, Ron.
So, what are the odds? I finished my set at Rodney's last Friday, and I'm coming out, and I'm like, there's a lot of people. There's fucking paparazzi. It turns out Stuttering John is the next show, and it was purely a solo. Did Stuttering John do stand-up?
I honestly don't. Like I said, I know some of this stuff in broad strokes. I guess I knew over the years that he does stand up from time to time. So, do you have a relationship with Stuttering John? I tried. He's I don't even like bringing him up because I tried. I didn't understand why a lot of people go after him until I understood. Right. He's insufferable. And just me saying he's insufferable, now I have to deal with his horse shit again. I actually, in the beginning, I was defending him because I'm like, I don't get this. I don't get why everyone is like doing this to him. Yeah. And then I posted something that actually was flattering towards him, and he perceived it to be not flattering, and then blocked me. It's just exhausting. He's exhausting. That whole world is exhausting. But what do you got on it? So, hold on. So, why would Anthony be at Stuttering John's show? Are they friends? I didn't think they were. I don't know. I guess Stuttering John was doing a show in New York, and Anthony went there to harass him. I think if I got that correctly. Oh, it wasn't to support him? And I think the people that were at Rodney's were there because of Anthony. So I put Stuttering John in a really bad spot where he was trying to stand up in front of a crowd that did not like him. That sounds horrible. It's an exhausting world, Ron. They get their moments, but I don't want to live in that exhausting world. I did that shit many years. Your world, honestly, the more I get to understand it, you guys almost come across like adolescent, like kids that, you know what I mean? Like big, like that, the Big Brother house reality. You guys go after each other. You attack each other. It's not you guys go after each other. I want to make this perfectly clear. Yeah. I've tried to move on a million fucking times. And if you compare the going after each other thing, it's insanely off balanced. No, but I don't mean just you and Anthony. I mean, it's like the whole industry. Howard Stern, Stuttering John. Yeah. Like, it's like the transvestite guy. Like, it seems like everyone has a beef with everybody. It's crazy. Wait, who's the transvestite guy? Blinky. The guy who does this. Oh, Jim Norton? Oh, yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I forget his name. I don't know. Look, I was in that world, sure. Yeah. It served me well for a while, but I think the easiest thing to do now is, I think if you don't have a lot of actual material, this is a blanket statement in general. I think if you don't have a lot of material The easiest thing to do is just turn this on and just fucking trash people and go after people. It's easy, dude. I could do hours of that. Of course I can. It's the
That's
easiest
what a lot
thing
of the podcasts do.
Sadly, yeah. I think and it serves people well. They get an audience, but I don't see any of those people breaking out and becoming actually big stars.
Yeah.
Because it's easy, dude. It's like, okay, all right, you're on this thing. Look at Twitter. All it is everyone talking to each other. After the
What happened, Opie? Opie!
Hey!
Opie!
Hey!
Oh!
Hey!
Opie!
Can you hear me?
All right, you're back.
What was that little
You froze.
flash?
You
I
froze.
saw that too. That was scary.
I thought you were done.
Look, if it works for you, whatever. It's not a world I want to like.
Yeah.
I'll dip my toes in it, but after a while, you want to ask these people, okay, all right, you got the shit talking down. Okay. You're basically doing Opie and Anthony's Jocktober bit. I get it. Okay. What else do you got though? Because when Opie and Anthony were doing Jocktober, it was a very small percent of what we did with the radio show because we had tons of other stuff to do. I remember looking at Anthony halfway through Jocktober. We look at each other like, fuck, man, we still got to do this shit. We got so much other stuff we want to get to. That's the difference, I think. Right. You know, after you're shit talking and beating up another show and starting drama and this and that. Okay, great. What else you got? You got anything else? You got anything else? No? Okay, great.
I got something else.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let me start by saying this.
Wait, I gotta go back again.
Yeah, go.
I want to make sure I understand this. Okay. Anthony.
That's right.
DM'd you to say he didn't DM you.
That is 100% correct, sir. You are correct, sir. He DM'd me to tell me he didn't DM me. It's fucking bizarro world.
By the end of the show, it was obvious he did not DM you. By the end of the show.
Yeah.
Because it caused a little tension between me and you. I'm not going to lie, but it wasn't anything dramatic that we couldn't get through.
Right.
All right. Go ahead, Bron.
So, when it comes to your mother or father.
Mother!
Yeah. That's
I want to know the other line of that. I used to love that Danzig song. Mother, don't let your children. All right, go ahead.
Don't let your children walk my way.
Oh, that's it. Don't let your children walk my way.
Dude, that guy was buff. that guy could probably kick some ass.
I'm sending that one out to Anthony. Mother, don't let your children walk my way.
When it comes to your mother or father, like, I know for me, my mother she had like that street smart. You know what I mean? Like
my mom?
My mother and your mother, right? What's it called? Street smarts? What would you label it?
I think my mom, see the problem over the years is that I only talked about the real shitty stuff with my mom, but she actually had a lot of really good qualities. She had a very good sense of humor. She was a very good storyteller. She really knew how to read people. Yes. And, and I think I got that from her. Like, I know how to read people in general. But unfortunately, because of the enabling part of my dad, I allowed people into my life that I probably shouldn't have allowed into my life, Ron. So you got to take the good with the bad. But to your point, my mom was highly intelligent.
Yeah.
She had a good sense of humor. She was funny. And a good storyteller, and she knew how to read people, 100%.
My mother, incredibly sharp, funny, and could manipulate the fuck out of you. My mother had the ability, that expression, she could sell a refrigerator to an Eskimo. She really had that ability.
Okay.
So the point I'm making is I believe my mother was smarter than my father.
Yeah.
And I think you believe your mother was smarter than your father. Yes?
Yeah.
Okay. So it kind of makes sense. Now check this out. It just came out from The University of Cambridge in London. This is a serious fucking study.
Okay.
All intelligence comes from your mother, not your father.
All of it? I don't believe all of it.
Okay. Most of your intelligence.
Yeah, okay.
Like 90 is coming from your mother and not your father, and they can now kind of scientifically prove it.
Well, I could tell you what you get from your dad. A big
diabetes?
No, a big meat whistle.
Not me.
My dad had a big meat whistle, and his son has a big meat whistle.
All right, hold on now. Hold on. You know, there's two type of meat whistles. You have the meat whistle. Now I have the meat whistle where when it's resting, it's small.
Oh, you got a.
No, there's two type of meat wells. There's like a fleshy penis, and then a penis that fills with blood. Some penises, and it sounds like you have it. They're essentially the same size, hard or not.
No.
Oh, okay, you got one, so you don't have that one.
But there are times I'm embarrassed.
Yeah, but they're called like fleshy penises. Essentially, it's almost the same size.
Right.
Mine is very small.
Aww.
But then it becomes big.
Oh, ironic, kids.
I have the blood flow. Why are we bringing this up?
All right, go ahead. So we get most of our intelligence from our moms.
Okay, so this is how it's broken down.
Yeah.
The X chromosome, intelligence from your mother, becomes from the X chromosome. Which carries the intelligence gene. The X chromosome carries the intelligence gene. Okay? The woman, your mother, carries two X chromosome intelligence genes. Your father, the male, only carries one X chromosome gene. Now, so the study says you are twice as likely to get intelligence from your mother than your father. But it goes even deeper because the X chromosome for the mother interacts differently from the X chromosome from the father. The X chromosome from the mother activates the cerebral cortex, which is complex reasoning. The X chromosome for the father is for primal functions and physical movement. So most of our intelligence is coming from the mother. Are we going to be crazy?
Anthony, can you DM Ron again so I don't have to fucking deal with this shit and I could get mad again? And
too scientific for you? Huh? Too intelligent for you?
No, honestly, that is fascinating. It is fascinating, but I mean, I know I get a lot of qualities from my mom, and that's a good thing. You know, it's easy to focus on all the shitty stuff my mom brought into my life, but she also brought a lot of good things into my life, right?
Well, your physical mannerisms more replicate your mother or your father?
Wow, that's a good question. Man, I don't know. I think it would be a combo.
Probably your mother.
I get my my good looks from my mom. She was a good looking lady.
My mother, yeah.
I mean, I'm older now, so you could judge all you want, but I used to be a knockout. I had these baby blues that used to open up all the way. I had the flowing blonde hair with a little red in there to keep everyone honest. I got all that from mommy.
Did you just describe Greg Allman?
Well, I think I told you. One of the things I did when I was laid up, I was watching a lot of stuff because I couldn't move. And one of the things I came upon was a Dwayne Allman documentary. I don't know if you're a big Allman Brothers fan, but this fucking guy, he died in a motorcycle accident at 24, and he was well on his way to becoming one of the greatest rock stars, not just guitar players, one of the greatest rock stars of all time. and he
Greg
left
Allman.
Dwayne.
Oh, Dwayne Allman. Yeah.
Dwayne was the Allman Brothers. I mean,
Yeah.
Greg Allman certainly knew how to sing and stuff, but that was Dwayne Allman's band. And after his death, the Allman Brothers certainly continued and had an amazing run and an amazing career. And Greg Allman was no slouch himself. But in the beginning, it was Dwayne Allman's band. And he was everything. And then he died at 24 fucking years old. But the point of
the plane crash, right?
Huh?
The plane crash.
No, motorcycle accident.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah.
And then another member of the band died in a motorcycle accident very close to where Dwayne died. I forgot the other guy's name right now. But he was a young guy too. And he died about, I don't know, I think a few months later or a year later in a motorcycle accident pretty close to where Dwayne lost his life. But my point is this, that I'm telling you, I have an uncle who's no longer with us, unfortunately. Great guy. He's one of those statistics. You know how we had these big blizzards recently, and they always talk about careful with shoveling. You could get a heart attack. That's how he went.
Governor Hochul, she showed us how to shovel.
Yeah, but that's how he went. Like when they warned you about shoveling and the possibility of having a heart attack, I got my uncle. That's how he went out. There was a huge Valentine's Day blizzard many years ago at this point. I'm trying to think, over 20 years ago, I guess. And that's how he went. His wife was looking out the window. She was in love with my uncle. They had a great relationship. And he was shoveling. And she looked out the window. Basically, I think she was making him like hot chocolate so he could come in and take a break from shoveling. So she looked at him. They waved, and when they were all happy. And then she turned to continue with the hot chocolate, turned back, and my uncle was down. He was down.
I think
when they warn you about shoveling, take it seriously, man. It's a real fucking thing. But my point, going back to your point, is that my Uncle Frank, who was he was an amazing guy. I love this guy. He traveled the world. He had stories for days. He looked exactly, Ron, like Dwayne Allman. Exactly. He had the long hair back in the day in the 70s and all that shit. And you would swear that this guy was Dwayne Allman's brother.
Dude, they look like what Jesus would look like. The long blonde hair, the fucking, the blonde beard.
Right.
I think what they was said about Greg Allman, they said Greg Allman was so fucking smart and like such like a musical genius that he was one of those guys that he was always right even if he was wrong. Does that make sense? That was the thing about him.
Yeah, he's I love that band. Jesus Christ. I just love the Allman Brothers.
Who did Cher have a kid with? Greg?
Yeah, Elijah.
Oh, you heard what's happened with this guy? Elijah?
Yeah, he's up in your neck of the woods, New Hampshire, right?
Fucking talking New Hampshire. Dude, he got arrested at St. Paul's Academy, where I went to school. St. Paul's Academy is one of the premier boarding schools in the country.
Yeah, and they're like, why was he there, right?
Why is he at St. Paul's Academy, dude? That's like, it's a high school. It's one of the premier high school boarding schools in the country. And then he got arrested 2 days later.
He's had problems his whole life. Problems.
And that's Cher. The son of Cher and Greg Allman.
Cher had two very unusual kids.
Yeah.
You know that Chastity Bono came into the Opie and Anthony show back in the day?
Really?
Dude, it's fucked up what they could do, man.
Wait, is Chastity also like Greg Allman's her father?
No, that's with Sonny Bono.
Oh, okay.
But we got Chastity when Chastity was a man with the beard and everything. It's science is wild. Because when I was growing up, I'm old enough to remember Chastity Bono on the Sonny and Cher show, where she was just a cute little blonde kid, kind of looked sort of like a Drew Barrymore. And then fast forward, she's coming in to do the Opie and Anthony show with a fucking beard and totally could pull it off. You would never know that she was born a woman.
When she transitioned into a man, she ended up like getting the body of like Kevin James, like just like stocky, right? Just like a fucking stocky fucking. Looks like she works on the fucking dock.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Oh, okay. So, all right. But do we know why he got arrested? Do we know what he did?
Nah, I mean,
All
he's just had a tough life. I think he was wandering around and they're like, what are you doing here? And I don't know. It doesn't matter, I guess.
Listen, I see we're coming up on the 7 o'clock hour.
Yep.
We don't want to run too long.
Yeah.
I got something good. To finish with when you're ready.
Let's go.
All right. Now,
I still got to ease into this. I'm not going to lie
right,
to you.
exactly.
I'm not 100%, Ron. I'm trying to tell the people, like, I got crushed the last 2 to 3 weeks with this fucking back issue. And it really bummed me out because I'm like, man, I gotta now get MRIs and everything to make sure there's nothing different going on with this lower back. But go ahead. Listen,
everyone can relate to this. If you've been sick or you've been laid up and like you've been in, 3-4 days in bed and you're not part of society and you're not out in the world, it fucks you up. It takes you a little bit to readjust to the pace of the real world.
Dude, you know that giant blizzard we had?
Yeah.
I have no idea. I live so high up. I didn't leave this apartment for a couple weeks. I don't know the exact time, but at least 2 weeks. By the time I started leaving the apartment again in the building, there was no blizzard. I'm like, what are you talking about? There was a blizzard. I had no idea. I saw the coverage on TV like anybody else, but I wasn't living it at all.
Here's a little FYI if you live in New York City.
Yeah.
Holy fuck. When it snowed out, we had 2 big blizzards.
Right.
People don't pick up the dog shit.
Dude, I wanted to film that so bad, but listen to me. I literally couldn't move. I wanted to film that so bad because my wife, I usually walk the dog more than my wife. My wife had plenty to do with the kids and everything else. So one of the things I try to do is walk the dog most of the time. But because of the back issue, she was out there walking the dog. She came back and said, you can't even believe how much dog shit is on the sidewalks because the snow is finally melting. She said it was unbelievable.
Landmines. It's, by the way, it's not an exaggeration. If you're not looking down, you're going to step in dog shit.
Right.
So we had packed snow for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks because it wasn't melting because we went to a deep freeze. And it took maybe a month for the snow to melt. I would say at least a month.
Right.
And when it finally melted, the shit just melted down to the sidewalk. And what was left was landmines of dog shit everywhere. I'm telling you, you will step in dog shit in New York City if you don't look down when you're walking. It's that bad.
Right. Yeah. And I heard about it. I saw the people's videos, but my wife, she came back, said, you can't even imagine. Because I think when it's snowing, for some reason, when people don't clean up their dog shit because they think it's magically going to go away because it's on top of a snow pile. I don't know what they're thinking. I pick up every one of mine.
Opie, I watch it. I see what they do.
Right.
They shit in the snow, and then they take their foot and they cover the snow on it, so you can't tell the dog took a shit. They just fucking literally, I see it. I see people they take their foot and they cover the shit with snow and they just walk away.
So the first blizzard we had, I was out there, and there were times my dog was actually taking a dump, and it would go into a deep footprint from someone like crossing, in between the crosswalks, whatever.
That's right.
So there was big snow piles, and then there were deep footprints because people trying to get over the mounds, right?
Yeah.
I even was digging my hand in those to try to find the poo. I'm not an animal.
You're a good Samaritan. And you know what? It's also very psychological. So it's like a mass mentality. If you're walking your dog and your dog's taking a shit and you look around and you see no one else is picking up your shit.
Yeah.
Statistically, you are more likely not to pick up your shit because you think, okay, this is socially acceptable now.
Oh God! I'll tell you,
it's like a mass psychological thing.
Ron, I'll tell you the truth, and I don't do this one a lot because it's like, you know how you can smell your own fart, but you can't smell other people's farts. You're like, fuck it. Oh my God. Right. So I can pick up my dog's shit. No, it doesn't even bother me. It doesn't faze me. Nothing. I'm good. But every once in a while, I'll pick up someone else's shit. I will every once in a while because it'll be close to where my dog pooed. I'm trying to do the right thing in general. Yeah. I'm not rolling around doing this on a regular basis, but there's been times where I pick up picking up someone else's dog. It fucking makes the hair on the back of my neck stand up when you have to pick up someone else's dog shit. I don't know what that is, what the difference is, but
really?
Oh my God.
Well, that's weird.
Yeah.
That's psychological.
I kind of want to go, Ron.
All right. Let's finish it. This is quick. You want to do this?
Yeah, go ahead.
So last week.
Are you looking forward to Anthony's next DM?
Yo, all I know is
he going to DM me to say,
guy,
look, okay,
this guy,
I DM'd you just to say that I didn't DM you, okay?
Yeah, this guy, I'm starting to realize this guy's a lot of drama. Yeah. He's a lot of drama.
He's someone else's issue. I mean, enjoy Anthony. He's terrific. Everyone loves him.
What are the odds that when I last Friday, come out of Rodney's Comedy Club, this black SUV.
Oh, you never finished that story. Yeah, go ahead.
Opie, I'm not joking. Like, what are the odds? A black SUV pulls up directly in front of Rodney when I'm directly coming out of the front door.
Yeah.
And the back door opens, and God is my witness. Fucking Anthony pops out and goes, "What do you know? What do you say?" Like that. Like, what do you know? What do you say? Like that. We're 5 feet. We're like directly across from each other, 5 feet away. And I'm looking at him right in the eyes. And I'm like, holy shit, that's Anthony. And he looks right over my right shoulder. He doesn't make eye contact. He's looking here because there's paparazzi.
Oh, the paparazzi. He's still doing it where he gets the paparazzi. That must be exciting. I want the paparazzi again while I'm walking my dog around.
Yeah. And then I hear someone go, I remember this now because I'm walking away. I'm like, oh, I don't want to. I want to get out of it. I don't want to fucking.
Wait, so not only is Anthony DMing you to say he didn't DM you, he's also 5 feet in front of you and has no idea. Is that
I'm literally 5 feet. We're directly 5 feet. Like I'm on the sidewalk. Yeah. And he opens up the door and pops into the sidewalk, going, "What do you say? What do you know?" Which, like a weird phrase. And I'm like, oh, we're going to make eye contact. I'm like, this is going to get weird. And he looked right over my shoulder. And I immediately walked left and got out of his, eyesight. And so I'm walking away. I'm walking towards 61st Street, going back to Astoria. And I hear someone go, "Hey, Anthony's here. Hey!" I'm like, "Hey, Anthony's here." That's it. And then I was at Rodney's yesterday.
Yeah.
Since the incident last week, and I just happened to say, hey, you guys went viral. And they're like, yeah, not good. Not good at all. We didn't want him here. We don't want that. We don't want that type of person. They said we don't want that type of person here.
Oh my, deal with another DM. You're going to get another DM, Ron. He can't DM me anymore because he's blocked.
And the manager.
He ain't getting my new phone number, Ron.
By the way, like, why did you still have his number? Were you still communicating with him? Like, why did you still have his number to begin with?
No, it's in my old. It's just in my old phone. No,
okay, all right.
There's a ton of people in my old phone that I don't want anything to do with.
So the manager.
You don't know how a phone works, Ron?
Not really. I'm not tech savvy. So the manager said. Because he knows he's Team Opie, and he knows he goes, "Oh, you're the Ronnie from Opie." Blah, 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 blah. And he goes,
can I say something? It's not cool to be Team Opie. It's not cool.
It's not?
No, it's not cool. Just talk to the people. It's not cool to be Team Opie.
So it's funny because the guy had kind of two negative things to say about two people who you don't really get along with anymore. So he brought up, he's like, Anthony, and he goes, he knew Anthony used to be with you and blah, blah, blah. And he goes, yeah, last week was not a good thing for us. We don't want it. We don't want that type of tension. And then the manager goes, we don't want PEDs and racists hanging out here.
Well, I certainly, thank God, don't know if that's true. I think the racist thing I could safely say is probably true. The other thing, I have no idea. Thank God.
Well, the thing is there was a guy outside of Rodney's when Anthony came out of the black museum, and he's screaming, "What are you doing back in New York City? Why are you allowed back in New York City? Because you are a PED and a racist. You are a massive piece of shit, PED and a racist." And Anthony kept going, "Who are you? What's your name? Blah, blah, blah." And then the guy said some transvestite woman's name, and Anthony knew who that was. And then the guy kept saying, "You're a piece of shit, PED, racist, blah, blah, blah. Fuck you. You're no good. Why are you here? We don't want you here." And Anthony said again, "Who are you? What's your name?" And then just fucking popped him right in the fucking mouth.
That's not Anthony. Anthony isn't bothered by things. Supposedly I was the one that was always bothered by it. Things don't bother Anthony.
So Anthony pops him in the... Okay.
No way. Anthony would have just walked away. Nothing bothers Anthony. I had the reputation where everything bothered me, and there was something called Greg shells. There's no way Anthony would do something like that. Nothing bothered the man. Nothing bothered the man.
Until last Friday. So the guy kept going at him, and then eventually, "Who are you? Who are you?" And then, bam, hits him right in the mouth, grabs his phone, takes the phone, and slams it on the sidewalk.
Let me get this straight. So one guy got in Anthony's face, and Anthony struck him. Is that true?
100%.
Okay. And then the other side of the story is then Stuttering John is on stage, sold out Rodney's, everyone heckling him, everyone there doesn't like him in general. And did Stuttering John like attack the audience physically, or did he stand there and take it?
I mean, I wasn't there for that. I left. I mean, I did the show before. I didn't.
This doesn't make sense. And now you're gonna have to deal with another DM, Ron. You're gonna have another DM saying you got your story wrong. So one guy got to Anthony, and Anthony like attacked him.
I think he was like a YouTuber or something.
And then the whole crowd is beating the shit out of Stuttering John, and Stuttering John didn't attack anybody, right? That doesn't sound like Anthony to me. Anthony, nothing bothers Anthony. Nothing.
And it's funny. The manager, who's Team Opie, brought up F Anthony. We don't want that. We don't want his kind here. And then he brought up he defended you. He's like, yeah, that I don't know how it came up, but he was talking about how Rich Voss is like a real piece of shit.
Voss?
Yeah. Because he was associated with you, I guess. He brought up Rich Voss. He goes, yeah, Rich Voss was a real piece of shit.
Oh, wow. Jeez, this guy has a lot to say.
So Rich Voss used to do the show regularly?
Oh, yeah. He was good. He was definitely good. All right, I got to go, Ron.
You don't want to do the quick... You don't want to do the quick rock and roll nominees, or we'll do that tomorrow?
Oh, you're coming back tomorrow, Ron?
Yes, I gave you. This was a trial run for me. I wanted to see. If you were even able to do it anymore.
I would like to. Yeah, let's do another one tomorrow. I want to ease back into this. I honestly, I feel much better today than I did 2 days ago when I finally turned this on again. I feel a little sharper and a little more with it. So, all right.
So just for a little teaser for tomorrow.
Yeah.
I have it just came out hot off the press. I have the nominees for this year's 2026 Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Once again, Opie. Once again. I think. Where were you on the list now in high school as famous? Are you 7, 8 now? You were 4?
I'm either 4 or 5. I forget. I think I'm 4 still.
No, not anymore. No.
I used to be 1. Oh, wait. Was I 1? No, I was never 1 because Mariah Carey came out of the box hot.
Yeah, can I? I was
always 2, and then they moved me down to 4, I think. But that's not bad because I'm not out there. I don't have the paparazzi following me, Ron.
No, I don't think you're 4 anymore.
Obviously, Anthony's doing something right if he's got the paparazzi still following him.
Yeah, but you don't want that type of paparazzi. What are you doing back in New York City, you fucking piece of shit? We don't want you here. I'm like, whoa, Jesus Christ.
Wow.
So,
I'm just
from your high school.
I'm just surprised that Anthony would take the bait and attack the guy because Anthony's been known as a guy that nothing bothers him. Nothing bothers the Anthony.
He didn't have the Zen that day. No Zen in Anthony that day.
I mean, if anyone should have been like attacking people, it should have been Stuttering John. They put him in a wild spot. The whole crowd is chanting, terrible things at the guy. They weren't there to support him. And
is that true?
And Stuttering John was able. I did see one video where he puts his arms up like, what else you got? Here I am, bitches. And he didn't attack anybody. And then I heard people like, you do your act, You can't do your act in that spot, you idiots. Why is it me that has to always come up with the logic? Because now they're spinning it that, he shouldn't do his act. You can't do your act in a hostile environment like that. Ridiculous.
So you're telling me people came to sabotage Stuttering John at Rodney's Comedy Club?
Yeah, that's the world they live in, Ron. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's an exhausting world. And then they spin everything to be, I don't even like Stuttering John, trust me. And then they have to spin it that Stuttering John is always wrong. But the fact is, how does he do his act when the whole club was filled with haters? That's stupid.
Sounds horrible.
That's just stupid. And this is why that whole world stinks, because it's not one of you is honest about it. Of course he's not going to do his act.
What is his act?
You got the whole crowd yelling and screaming because they hate your guts, and you're like, hey, he should have just did his act. He should have just did his act.
What is his act? Do you know it? What does he do? He stutters?
I mean, all these years, I never knew Stuttering John to be a good stand-up comedian. That's for sure. But I guess he gets things done up there. I don't know.
Oh, it's funny. So the manager at Rodney's, we're talking about Anthony, but I don't want him here. And then he brought up like Rich Voss was a piece of shit because he knows your whole history. Right. And then right beside the manager on the wall is a black and white of Patrice O'Neill. And I said, that guy there, I said, Opie can't say enough about. And then the manager at Rodney's goes, no, he's probably the funniest guy. He goes, that's probably the funniest man you'll ever meet. And I said, Opie says the same thing. I said, Opie said he can just be in the back of the bus and it sounds like he's doing a fucking hour special.
Please don't try to meet Patrice O'Neill. That would be fucking creepy at this point.
Oh, wait a minute. The tribute's coming up. Is it this month?
Oh.
It's this month, I think. We should go.
Hey, Bill, I want to go this year, Bill Burr. I want to go.
Dude, it's a really impressive lineup.
It's probably, it might have passed. I think he does that are we still in February? I'm not even joking. Are we?
It's March 4th.
Oh my God. I missed all of February. Dude, I think I missed all of February. Oh my God. All right. I got to go, Ron. Whatever else you had, I don't care at this point. I got to go. I got to take care of the kids.
All right. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, everybody.
Ron, it was good to see you. I mean, obviously we've talked, even though we haven't done this, but it's good to see your actual face on the screen. It's Ron Berman on all the socials. Enjoy the Anthony DMs. More are coming, my friend. Enjoy those. And I think that's it for now, right?
Yep.
All right, then I'm ending stream.
All right, and I have a nice teaser for tomorrow.
What's the tease? Look, my hands are up in the air. I'm not going to hang up on you. What's the
How
tease?
you gonna do? I want you to do it.
What's the tease?
Someone from your high school is getting nominated.
Oh, Mariah Carey?
For the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Here's more stupidity. That's why you come here. I give you the logic. If I have to hear another person on Twitter, this isn't the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Mariah Carey's not a rock and roll person. Shut up. The name should just simply be the Music Hall of Fame, but they're too lazy to change it. So knock it off with the. You see the list of artists that like that they're not in rock and roll.
She's in the pop contemporary category.
It's just a technicality, but you see people online like, what does this have to do with the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame many years ago decided that it's the Music Hall of Fame, but they were too lazy to change the name. Oh my God.
Didn't Gene Simmons just come out and saying
Gene Simmons
saying country music shouldn't be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and all that shit? And he said hip hop should absolutely not be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
He's insufferable. He's one of the guys because he's like hip hop has nothing to do with rock and roll. No, everyone knows that it's just simply the Music Hall of Fame. So they're going to do all the genres. Oh, yeah. Gene Simmons is insufferable.
Dude, but now they have it like
you actually do bubblegum pop nonsense. And if you didn't wear the stupid makeup, no one was going to fucking listen to your shit. You were a gimmick from the get-go.
Dude, who had more women, him or Wilt Chamberlain?
Wilt.
Is it? Well, you sure?
Yeah, I would say so.
Gene Simmons wrote a book where he said he slept with like thousands and tens of thousands of women.
Oh, good for him. I got to go around.
He's got that tongue. All right, we'll see you in the morning. Bye, everybody. Opie and Ronnie's back. Hey.
Hey.